Have you ever stopped to watch an ant, that tiny creature always on the move, a tireless worker in a world we often overlook? They scurry about, seemingly without end, driven by an unseen purpose. And as you observe their relentless activity, have you ever paused and wondered, do they ever rest? Do these miniature marvels ever take a break from their duties? To us, ants seem tireless, never pausing in their endless tasks, never sleeping as we understand it. They are the epitome of diligence, a symbol of unwavering commitment to their colony. But is that really true? Is it possible for a creature to exist without the need for rest and recuperation? Unlike us, ants have no eyelids, no curtains to draw on their windows to the world, no obvious signs of slumber that we can easily detect. Their world is a blur of constant activity, a whirlwind of movement and purpose, a non-stop symphony of labor. Yet sleep, in some form, is a necessity for almost all complex life, a fundamental requirement for survival and proper functioning. Could ants be any different? Could they have evolved a way to bypass this essential need, to defy the biological imperative of rest? The answer is more fascinating, more nuanced, and more surprising than it first appears, a testament to the incredible adaptability of life on Earth. Ants do rest, but not in ways we easily recognize, not in the way we humans typically understand sleep. Their rest is far more subtle, more integrated into their daily lives. Their rest is woven into the very rhythm of the colony, an intrinsic part of their social structure and collective behavior. It's not as a single event, a solitary act, but as a collective pattern, a synchronized dance of activity and inactivity. The colony pulses with activity and quiet, a superorganism with its own intricate cycles of work and rest, a living, breathing entity. To understand ant sleep, we must look beyond the individual ant, beyond its seemingly tireless efforts, and observe the entire community, the complex network of interactions and shared responsibilities that define their existence. The secret of ant sleep is hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to discover it, to unravel the mysteries of their miniature world. To study ant sleep, scientists create sealed ecosystems, a glass jar filled with soil, sand, and a small colony. This miniature world removes outside variables, letting us observe ants in a controlled environment. Here we can adjust light and temperature and watch the colony's natural rhythms emerge. The transparent jar becomes our window into their society, revealing every interaction. When we dim the lights to simulate night, does the colony slow down? Do ants retreat or just pause? In this closed system, every action has consequences, mirroring our own planet's delicate balance. By watching ants in this microcosm, we learn not just about their sleep, but about the universal need for rest. The sealed jar is more than a tool. It's a stage for the drama of life, energy, and renewal. Through it, we glimpse the essential role of sleep in even the smallest societies. Observing ants at night requires subtlety. Bright lights would disrupt their natural behavior. Scientists use dim red lights and sensitive cameras invisible to ants but perfect for observation. These cameras record every movement, capturing hours of footage without disturbing the colony. By tracking which ants are active and which are still, researchers map the colony's nightly rhythms. The data reveals patterns: who sleeps, who stands guard, and when. This non-invasive surveillance uncovers the truth behind the myth of the sleepless ant. Scientists aren't just watching for stillness, they're searching for patterns in the colony's collective rest. Does everyone sleep at once, or is it staggered? Do queens rest differently than workers? Only through patient, silent observation can we decode the whispers of ant slumber. In the darkness, the colony's secret sleep cycles finally come to light. For years, the secret lives of ants have captivated scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. We observe their tireless work ethic, their complex social structures, and their incredible ability to build and maintain intricate colonies. But what about their downtime? Do ants ever truly rest? Well, scientists have discovered that ants do sleep, entering a state of reduced activity and responsiveness. But not like us. Human sleep is typically consolidated into one long period each night. We experience distinct stages of sleep, from light dozing to deep, restorative rest. Ant sleep, however, is far more fragmented and distributed throughout the day and night. Worker ants take hundreds of short naps each day, a sleep pattern known as polyphasic sleep. These naps are incredibly brief, often lasting only a minute or two at a time. But when you add them all up, these tiny rests accumulate to a significant amount of downtime, adding up to about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. This rest is crucial for maintaining their energy levels and cognitive functions. These naps are genuine rest, not just pauses, a period of reduced metabolic activity and decreased responsiveness to external stimuli. And these periods of rest follow distinct cycles, with certain times of day or night being more conducive to napping than others. This cyclical pattern helps regulate their activity levels and ensures that the colony's needs are always met. This polyphasic sleep ensures that some ants are always awake, alert, and ready to respond to any potential threats or challenges. By distributing sleep among the workforce, the colony maintains a constant state of vigilance, keeping the colony safe and efficient. The queen's sleep is different. As the central figure in the colony, her sleep patterns are uniquely tailored to her role. Unlike the workers, she takes fewer, longer naps, often synchronized with her egg-laying. This allows her to conserve energy and focus on her primary task, reproduction. The workers' staggered naps support the queen's deeper rest, ensuring she remains undisturbed and able to continue laying eggs, which is vital for the colony's survival. This coordinated sleep schedule is essential for maintaining the colony's health, productivity, and overall well-being. Sleep in an ant colony is a collective effort, a shared responsibility that benefits the entire community. It's carefully distributed among its members for maximum safety, ensuring that the colony is always protected from potential threats. The result is a dynamic system, a constantly shifting balance of activity and rest. The colony never fully sleeps, but its individuals do, taking turns to rest and recharge while others continue to work. This mosaic of rest and activity keeps the nest in perpetual readiness, prepared for any challenge that may arise. Ant sleep is not a weakness, a sign of vulnerability or inefficiency, but a masterpiece of social organization, a testament to the power of cooperation and coordination. The colony thrives because its rest is perfectly balanced, a delicate equilibrium that ensures its long-term survival and success. How do we know when an ant is asleep? The clues are subtle but clear. A sleeping ant is still, often folding its legs beneath its body. Its antennae, usually in constant motion, droop and become motionless. During deep sleep, ants are less responsive to touch or movement. Some ants even show rapid antennal movement, like a tiny version of REM sleep in humans. This may be when memories are consolidated and the day's experiences are processed. True sleep is marked by this combination of stillness, drooping antennae, and reduced sensitivity. By learning to read these signs, we see that ants, too, need to recharge. Their sleep may look different, but its purpose is universal. Time-lapse photography offers a unique and fascinating perspective, transforming our view of the ant colony, especially during the often unseen hours of the night. It allows us to witness the subtle shifts and rhythms that govern their lives, revealing a world of activity and rest that would otherwise remain hidden. Hours of footage, meticulously captured and then compressed into mere minutes, reveal hidden patterns of rest and activity, showcasing the ebb and flow of life within the colony. We begin to understand the intricate dance between work and sleep that sustains their society. As night falls, surface activity noticeably slows, and ants retreat into deeper tunnels, seeking the relative safety and comfort of the nest's interior. The hustle and bustle of the day gives way to a more subdued atmosphere. Pockets of stillness begin to appear throughout the colony, showing groups of workers clustered together in characteristic sleep postures. They conserve energy, preparing for the demands of the next day. The colony reaches its quietest point in the early morning hours, a period of minimal activity and maximum rest. But a dedicated few sentinels always remain awake, vigilant and alert. This carefully staggered sleep schedule ensures that the nest is never completely unguarded, providing continuous protection against potential threats. As dawn approaches and the first light filters in, activity slowly returns in waves, a gradual awakening of the collective. Antennae twitch, sensing the changing environment, legs unfold and stretch, shaking off the stillness of the night, and meticulous grooming begins, a vital part of maintaining hygiene and social bonds. The colony fully awakens, energized and ready to face the challenges and opportunities of a new day. Time-lapse photography makes the invisible visible, allowing us to witness the subtle yet profound rhythms of their lives, showing the collective heartbeat of the nest, the synchronized activity that binds them together. The cycle of rest and renewal is constant and essential, a fundamental aspect of their survival, even in the busiest and most complex societies, where constant activity seems to be the norm. Through this unique lens, we gain a deeper appreciation for how sleep is intricately woven into the very fabric of ant life, shaping their behavior and social interactions. The night's stillness and periods of rest are just as vital to the colony's success as the day's relentless work and foraging. To truly understand ant sleep, a visual chart is powerful. For humans, sleep is a single solid block, 8 hours at night. For ants, the chart is a mosaic, hundreds of tiny naps scattered across day and night. Each sliver represents a brief rest, interspersed with periods of activity. Even at night, some ants are awake. Even during the day, some are sleeping. The queen's chart is different. Fewer, longer naps, tailored to her role. This visual contrast highlights the flexibility of ant sleep. Their system is not one size fits all, but perfectly adapted to each role in the colony. The chart reveals a beautifully efficient strategy, constant readiness, never fully offline. Ant sleep is a masterpiece of adaptation optimized for survival. Scientists like Dr. Alara Vance describe ant sleep as a social contract, not just a biological need. A worker's nap allows a sister to keep watch. Rest and vigilance are shared. The colony's staggered sleep is a living security network, crowdsourcing awareness. This strategy makes the colony resilient, able to respond to threats at any hour. Dr. Vance suggests this may be key to ants' evolutionary success. Their sleep is not a weakness, but a finely tuned strength. Researchers now wonder, do ants communicate about sleep? Does the queen's rest affect the workers? The sealed jar is just the beginning, a glimpse into a complex social intelligence. Every nap recorded is a clue to a puzzle millions of years in the making. Even in the smallest creatures, vast mysteries remain. Ant sleep is a window into the wonders of collective life. Sleep is the invisible engine that powers the ant colony. Without rest, ants lose their ability to navigate, communicate, and learn. Sleep, especially the deep stages, is when memories are consolidated and minds are restored. Even in a safe, sealed jar, ants cannot abandon their need for sleep. It's a fundamental internal drive, vital as food or water. The colony's rhythm of rest persists, even without external threats. The jar reveals that sleep is essential, but also raises new questions. Does confinement change the nature of their rest? The secrets of ant sleep remind us there is always more to discover, even in the smallest worlds.